company?
I think the first thing I say about Ray Epps is we just don't know. The second thing I'll say is what we do know is that he called for storming the Capitol, and he's not being criminally charged.
He's being protected.
He's been protected by the media and Adam Kinzinger defended him online. The question then becomes why? We have no evidence to explain what their motivation is. We can only surmise. At the very least, a plausible minimum non-conspiratorial response is Ray Epps may have been the first guy the feds went after because he was on the live stream saying it. They may have been looking at him right away. Made a deal with him immediately. It could have been the night before he's on a live stream telling people to storm the Capitol. Yep. I imagine this. Before anything happened, feds could have went right to him in the hotel and said, you're going to wear a wire. You're going to give us names and you work for us now as a CI. And that's why after the fact, you don't see him getting charged. Not that he's a federal agent, but that he may have been an informant after the fact. Now that's a minimum. Maybe there's something else beyond this. I just don't know. What I do know is it is very strange that they're putting people in solitary. They're charging them with seditious conspiracy, but the guy who's literally on camera telling people to do it, telling them how to do it, hasn't been charged.
Tim, MAGA Granny. There's a grandma in there with her little flag, and she's a hardened criminal. They actually think she's going to be able to overthrow the government.
The photo of the one with the little flag was from, I think, Madison. But there is currently a 69-year-old
cancer patient
going to 60 days in jail.
And you know why the judge said that? Because the judge had let somebody else off, and they went on Fox News and didn't show remorse. But in the courtroom, they did show remorse. So because of somebody else's conviction, she got 60 days. 69-year-old cancer patient. So that's where we're at.
That's what I'm saying. So the funny thing is, and I'm glad AOC said the doors were opened by police, because that is a huge, powerful political point. And I will say I am shocked that it is the result of you calling AOC a big booty Latina.
Well, we don't know. It's the result.
No, it is. And reality is stranger than fiction, Tim. You have to realize that.
This is important because there are many people like the 69-year-old cancer patient.
Pamela Hemphill, by the way.
Miss Hemphill.
I don't know her specific story. But I really doubt the 69-year-old cancer patient was fighting with police officers. She's probably one of the people who saw the door opened and walked in very casually.
And she was on medical marijuana probably, so she didn't even know where she was at. I'm just kidding.
Because the police opened the door. In more than one location, police at the Capitol building opened the doors. There's even an instance where the police fanned people in, and a man was acquitted on all counts because he showed a video to the judge of him being motioned in by the officer. So he was acquitted for that. There was more than one door that was open. There was an instance where the cop said he respected what the people were doing. And there's instances where the cops took selfies with people. So now this woman is going to jail for 60 days after she was potentially invited in, or some people were. These people need to be pardoned across the board for this ridiculous misdemeanor stuff. And it is powerful, extremely powerful now that AOC has said the doors were opened.